You coming with me? Baby girl, you a prime time, I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Ugly and money get low. Trust me even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve is. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. Excited to see where it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
Glad you're with us. It's Blake Groupie to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at the southpaw. We'll be calling the plays under center.
And he went from being the surprise pick of the first round to the full-time starter late in the season, and now he has a chance to take this team to new heights starting in 2025. Really was impressed with him down the stretch, going head-to-head with Jaden Daniels in a huge game. Now he could be their franchise quarterback for the next 10 years.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw, Penix. Now he's going to step, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Penix, and he's going to go down again. Chase Young. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here 1st and 10. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville. They'll go play action with Shuck. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
They'll go play action here with Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end, Cameron Jordan. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of their call.
I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. To throw now, Shuck. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. It's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game. They'll throw with Penix. And he's going to be taken down back at the 35-yard line. That's the former Buckeye Pete Werner getting the sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. On the counter, this is Robinson. And he's got room. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now Penix. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To the air, Penix throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Kind of keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Robinson will try to pick it up. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running back's trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the big...
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing, Shuck. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 16.
Now Shuck. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. That's Zach Harrison who forced his way in to drop him. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for 2nd down. And looking to throw, Penix. And this is going to be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Pressure gets through and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Here's Bradley Pinion now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Every time I start to believe something's taken from me.
Here's Shuck. Little short pass here to Hill. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Shuck now to throw. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Saints strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Well, so it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game. or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
Late groupie now for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Still first down.